Denmark's acquisition of the Precise and Universal Launching System, the PULS, from Israel's Elbit Systems marks a pivotal step in the Royal Danish Army's efforts to modernize its artillery capabilities and bolster its strategic posture within NATO and the Nordic-Baltic region. Signed on March 2, 2023, for $133 million, the deal secured 8 PULS rocket launchers mounted on Tatra T-815 6x6 trucks, with all units and accompanying munitions delivered by the end of the first quarter of 2024. This procurement, complemented by the purchase of 19 Atmos 155mm howitzers for a combined total of $252 million, was spurred by Denmark's donation of 19 Caesar howitzers to Ukraine, necessitating a rapid replacement to maintain its own defensive strength. The PULS system, with its versatility, precision, and extended range, not only restores but enhances Denmark's artillery firepower, reflecting a broader trend of European militaries adapting to heightened regional security demands. The delivery process unfolded with remarkable efficiency, aligning with Denmark's urgent need to replenish its arsenal. The first PULS units arrived in mid-2023, followed by a steady rollout that concluded by March 2024, as confirmed by a Danish Ministry of Defense spokesperson. Elbit Systems showcased this milestone in August 2023 via social media, highlighting the arrival of both PULS and Atmos systems at a Danish port. The integration phase kicked off immediately, with soldiers from the Danish Artillery Regiment and technicians from the Defense Acquisition and Logistics Organization working alongside Elbit personnel to adapt the system to Danish operations. A significant milestone came on July 2, 2024, when the PULS was test-fired for the first time on Danish soil at the Oksbøl Shooting and Training Range. Launched at 10:05 a.m., a rocket traveled 10 kilometers into the North Sea, landing without an explosive payload, signaling the system's operational readiness and the culmination of months of preparation. Brigadier General Henrik Lehn praised the system's performance, noting its significant sound and the increased firepower it brings, filling a gap long felt by the Army. The PULS system's role within the Danish military is multifaceted, designed to provide flexible, long-range precision strikes across a variety of battlefield scenarios. Mounted on Tatra 815-7 Force 6x6 trucks, it mirrors the configuration used by the Netherlands, offering mobility and adaptability. Equipped with 2 pods, the launcher can deploy an array of munitions: 18 Acular 122mm rockets with 35 kilometers range, 10 Acular 160mm rockets with 40 kilometers, 4 extra rockets, 150 kilometers range, or 2 Predator Hawk rockets, 300 kilometers range. This range of options enables Denmark to engage targets from tactical close support missions to deep strategic strikes, enhancing its deterrence capabilities in the Baltic Sea region. Colonel Michael A. Willemsen, head of the Danish Artillery Regiment, underscored its importance, describing the test firing as a significant day that marks a new era of firepower for his unit. The system's rapid mission execution, capable of completing a standard firing mission in under a minute, further ensures timely battlefield support, a critical asset in modern warfare. Implementation has been a meticulous process, blending technical integration with soldier training. Following the initial deliveries, the Army conducted extensive preparations, including live fire tests at Oksbøl to measure noise levels and exhaust gases in the crew cabin, ensuring operational safety and efficiency. Lieutenant Colonel Henrik Vilsum of Dallo highlighted the collaborative effort involving the Artillery Regiment, the Defense Maintenance Service, Elbit, and Dallo, noting that a rocket was fired just 9 days after arriving in Denmark, a testament to the streamlined integration process. Training has since expanded, with plans to deploy the regiment to Latvia in 2026 for operational exercises in a NATO context, building on the system's full delivery by May 2024. While full operational capability was initially slated for 2025, the current timeline points to 2026, reflecting the complexity of embedding such advanced equipment into Denmark's military framework. A notable concern, however, is the system's reliance on civilian GPS, which lacks the jamming resistance of military-grade alternatives, a vulnerability that could prove critical against adversaries like Russia, known for electronic warfare prowess. The impact of the PULS deal reverberates beyond Denmark, reshaping its role in regional security and NATO's eastern flank. For Denmark, the system restores artillery strength depleted by its Ukraine donations, aligning with its commitment to spend 2% of GDP on defense and reinforcing its status as a reliable NATO ally. The extended range and precision bolster deterrence in the Baltic and Arctic regions, areas of growing strategic importance amid tensions with Russia. Yet, the reliance on foreign suppliers and civilian technology underscores Denmark's challenges in achieving self-sufficiency, prompting parallel efforts to revive domestic ammunition production. Regionally, the PULS enhances Nordic-Baltic defense cooperation, complementing systems like Sweden's Archer artillery and Norway's missile capabilities, and supports Denmark's ability to aid Ukraine without compromising its own security. However, it may also heighten tensions with Russia, which views NATO's buildup in Northern Europe warily, though it equally signals resolve to deter aggression. Compared to regional competitors, the PULS holds a distinct edge in versatility and range. Sweden's Archer, a 155mm self-propelled howitzer, excels in rapid deployment and mobility, but lacks the PULS's multi-rocket options and 300 kilometers reach, limiting it to shorter range engagements, up to 50 kilometers with precision rounds. Norway's reliance on shorter range systems like the K9 Thunder, also 155mm, similarly pales against the PULS's strategic depth, though its integration with naval strike missiles offers a different deterrence profile. The Netherlands, also using PULS on Tatra trucks, mirrors Denmark's configuration, but its smaller order, with 5 units, and focus on European defense suggest a less pronounced regional impact. Germany's interest in PULS for its HIMARS-like needs and Spain's CLAM program indicate growing European adoption, yet Denmark's early deployment gives it a head start in operational experience. Against the US-supplied HIMARS, widely used in Ukraine, the PULS offers comparable precision but greater munition flexibility, though HIMARS benefits from military-grade GPS and broader NATO interoperability. Overall, Denmark's PULS deal is a strategic success, enhancing its military relevance and regional influence while addressing immediate capability gaps. Its versatility and range outshine many regional alternatives, positioning Denmark as a key player in Nordic-Baltic security. However, the GPS vulnerability and foreign dependency temper its long-term resilience, suggesting a need for technological upgrades and domestic investment. As the system reaches full operational status by 2026, it will solidify Denmark's deterrence posture, though its ultimate effectiveness will hinge on addressing these lingering weaknesses in an increasingly contested geopolitical landscape.